Okay, good morning. We are here at elk camp. I am up here solo. My dad had surgery. He was going to come up, but he's healing right now, so get better, Dad. But it is day 1 in the morning right now. Came up yesterday, got camp set up, got my tent camping it like every year pretty much. Got a heater inside and generator, so hopefully we see some elk today. I see there's quite a few people up here, so we're probably going to see a lot of orange. It's going to look like a pumpkin patch in there, so stay tuned. See if we see any elk. Alright, we just walked over from camp, walking down this little area. There's a power line down here, down this way. We're going to work our way this way. We've seen that herd of bulls a couple years ago. We just ease our way through here, listening for gunshots. If we hear gunshots, then we sit and we wait, because they could run through at any time if we hear gunshots. Okay, so we're just gonna find a little spot here, sit here for a little bit. There's a lot of people up top, so they're gonna end up, if anything, they're gonna push anything that comes from up top down, and they'll come through here even after they shoot, or just even if it's just cows, because they'll end up being pushed down through here. But this is the spot right here. Just got one shot over here, kind of low. Couldn't tell if that was across the highway. We're just down in the bottom of this. But we're gonna sit here and wait. Hopefully they come running through here. And they're shooting at bulls. It's spike only here. Cow season doesn't open up until Wednesday. Only one shot. Okay, so we move spots. Just up the hill a little bit. Looks so much different, but I finally spotted my first hunter. And you got some guy over here bugling too. Elk are not bugling right now. They're way done with that. Look like a coyote. Only heard the one shot this morning. And that's it. It's starting to rain. It's supposed to start snowing. I'm not sure when. I don't know. We're just gonna sit here and hopefully some elk run through. Okay, we're back at camp. It started raining pretty good. Scope of my gun start fogging up. Didn't hear no shooting. Seen only one other hunter, and it looked like he was down from the camp from me. Just came back, made some breakfast burritos. A little setup. And we're gonna go and probably go for a drive around the loop. I call it the loop road. And might get out and go for a walk in the woods. So stay tuned. Hopefully we see something today. Alright. We are at the spot where I seen a couple herds a couple years ago come through. Everyone's probably doing lunch right now, so it's a perfect time for these elk to be pushing through. trying to get out of this area. So if there's any elk in here, they might come through here. It's like a natural crossing for them. I've been out in this for years, and even the old men, you know, they always tend to cross right through here for some reason. They hit these power lines and then shoot over. So we're just gonna sit here maybe for a couple hours and see if anything comes through. So stay tuned. I heard a gunshot way up the mountain. Hopefully they're shooting at elk. If that's the case, they could push them that way, or they could come down into this. So hopefully, at least see some cows. Any bowl is open right now too. It's been open for a week before rifle season. But there isn't very many tags on this side. Look at these motherfuckers. They are fucking quadding up through the woods. There's a group of them. Just going right through the fucking woods. What are these guys doing? They're not supposed to be off-roading like that. There's at least 6 quads. They're down by the farm and then came up. We are in a different spot. We're up on top of the loop road that I was talking about earlier. We're gonna work our way up. It's about 1 o'clock. So this will probably be our evening hunt. As long as these quad, I was about to tell them off when they came up here. We're gonna go up here, find a spot. You get hunters, so you get switchbacks road that go up through here, and you got camps, and there's a power line that goes all the way up to the top. Camps, and then people will hunt this hillside right here, and then you got camps over here, and this is a big bowl, goes like this, and these elk, they come, and they'll get trapped in here, and they'll work their way around this ridge line. So, and then if they get pushed down, they come down this tree line down here, go all the way down, and then the ones from the power line over there where I was at earlier come this way. And they're all trying to get, there's a pass over here to this pass where they can cross over and get to the feeding station. Well, looks like we're in the clouds. A little foggy up here. It's supposed to start snowing, but I don't think it can snow in a fog. Well, it's starting to rain again. I've been up here. I'm freezing. Haven't heard anything. Seen one hunter. That's it. shooting. What do you think this is, Capitol Forest? People shooting hundreds of rounds. Alright, good morning. This is the second day. We just walked over from camp. Kinda just watching this little straightaway right here. We got all these woods over here. We were up in there yesterday morning. We did get some snow up on top. See, we're just sitting here waiting, see if anybody pushes anything, see if we hear gunshots. So stay tuned. Alright, now we're just walking. Haven't heard no shooting. Yeah, and it's been maybe an hour, 45 minutes after daylight. Nothing. We're just gonna work our way down to this bottom, see what happens. Deer. It's a spike. Spike deer. Looking right at me. Deer. Alright, so went back to camp, got some breakfast, made a little breakfast bowl, and then I had one of the guys from the camp below me drop me off. Come up here and drop me off, and then I'll walk back to camp. So everyone's probably at home sitting around camp because there's no, I did see some fresh tracks that wasn't there last night. So there is at least a couple elk in here. But it's a good time for them to kind of move around, and all the scent's gone. We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna walk over into this again, and then I'm gonna come back up, and I'm gonna cross this road, and I'm gonna walk over there and back behind our camp, hit some of those. There's some ravines and stuff in there. Hopefully we see some elk. That'd be nice. So stay tuned. Yeah, I switched out guns. I was using my 300 mag with a scope on it, but since it's been kind of rainy and stuff, I switched to my great grandpa's military .6 with the peep sights. You can see that. So this is what we're going to be using this evening. So it's on the money too, so we'll see what happens. You can see them, but there's a 2-point deer down there. Really? Shoot the spike we see right here is probably as big as them. That 2-point came over this way. He was chasing 2 does. This is back behind our camp. There's a scrape right here. Nice scrape. He's hitting up here, hitting there. Had to have been a bull. He was hitting way up there. Not sure if you can see that, but it's pretty out here. Got deer right from camp going through. There's 3 of them. Look like all does. Right at camp. Huh. Cool. Alright, good morning. This is day 3. It is Monday. And I am walking the little gated road from camp. We're just going to walk back in here. I heard 2 shots last night in this area, so hopefully some elk were pushed in from all the snow we're getting up top. Hopefully they continue to come through here, because I mean, all you're doing is waiting. You're waiting for elk get pushed out. You're waiting for more elk to come in. So hopefully some pushed in last night. We'll see if we hear anything. Hopefully we see some elk. Stay tuned. Snow up top. A little bit of snow there, snow up there. But no shooting. Not yet, at least. Typically within the first hour of daylight, you should hear somebody shoot. And if not, there's no bull elk in here. Wednesday cow opened, but I don't even think there's that many. 5 or 6. That might be 10. Forget the exact. So I'm in one area, and then across this road right here is another area. Got Bumping and Bethel. There's an old man and old lady who used to sit at a big tree right up here every single year. They would sit there, build a fire, come off this hillside. Basically, you're playing a game of push them to my area, and I'll push them to yours until they get to the feeding station. I was telling you about that old man and old lady. Passed away this year. Wow. Glenn, Dad, Grandpa, Great-Grandpa, watching over us until we meet again. 1931-2005. Oh. Well, rest in peace, Glenn. There's been stories passed on down from generations, so come over here and talk to you guys before, and thank you for all your wisdom, and hope you pass it on to your generation. So rest in peace. Well, now that I've seen that, I think I'll sit here for a little bit and see what happens. Hopefully you come through, Glenn. 6 shots. Up Soup Creek side. Another one. They're really cracking. They must be getting some long distance shots. Alright, so welcome back to camp. It's after 10 o'clock. Didn't see no animals this morning. Heard about 7 or 8 shots way up the hill. Hopefully they got something. And maybe they ran into a herd and pushed them down in here. So I'm gonna go back, get some breakfast, and then we'll head back out. Alright, we are back out here. It's about a couple hours before dark. No one's seen nothing today. I haven't even seen no deer. No one's seen no elk. I did hear a few shots. But no good. It's supposed to get cold tonight. I think it's supposed to be like 16 degrees tonight, so we'll see how well my heater keeps up in the tent. Just waiting for some elk to move in. There's a bunch of snow up top, so we'll see. Hopefully sometime this week we'll run into some elk, so stay tuned. It's starting to get windy. This is what I'm watching. Been really quiet today. Pretty view higher. Okay, good morning. This is day 4. We are back in the same spot we were last night. It's a lot colder this morning. I thought it was going to be a little colder, but it's not. So one of our guys just walked over that way. You don't know if you can see him or not. And then I'm here, and then we have another guy over there. Sky over there. A couple deer up here. I just went for a walk from camp. One or two. Well, it's open in the morning, a cow, and I've only heard a couple shots across the highway. None over on our side. People were starting to see a little more elk from what we've heard from other camps. But I haven't heard nothing or seen anything. And we know of one cow tag that's in here. And they haven't ran into anything yet. Hopefully something happens soon. They're coming my way. Soup Creek. Come on, boys. Alright, well, that was exciting. 4 cows came in. About 20 yards from me. That was pretty cool. Too bad there wasn't a spike. That would have been even better. Okay, so it is the evening time now. We have walked from camp. I went back and took a little nap. But we're back out here. It's about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So we'll be out here till dark. And we're just across the road from camp and in this bottom down in here. We'll see what happens. So stay tuned. This morning was exciting, but no spikes. This is the spot that I'm kind of watching right now. There's a creek bottom behind me. Kind of thicker stuff. I walked all the way up, all the way around me here. This is the creek I was talking about. It's all the way up. That's where they seen a black bear this morning. I've never seen one up here. I've seen poop. I've never seen a black bear. So we're just kind of walking up this trail. See what happens. Old stove. Rimrock side. Get him, boys. Ooh, he hit something. A tree. He's shooting them all. He's fumbling for shells. Alright, we're walking out here. Beautiful view. The mountainside. But it's the end of Wednesday. Cow season opened up today. Not really any shooting on this side. Seen 4 cows. Wish we had a cow tag. About to head back to camp. Almost there. Tomorrow will be Thursday, so hopefully we see more action tomorrow, so stay tuned. Alright, good morning. Back out here in the woods, trying to get an elk. I did hear, so we're in the same spot we seen those cows yesterday. I heard something popping down below me. I'm not sure if it was elk or deer. I couldn't see them, so hopefully there's some elk in here. The guys across the way, I guess, had a shot at a cow, yes, right before dark. Must have missed, he couldn't find no blood. I'm not sure the full details on that, if they did find blood or what, but hopefully they did. If not, hopefully they get one today. Alright, well, stay tuned. We'll see if we get anything. Alright, we're at we call it the cabin. It's like a field. There's a field over this way. But on this backside, there used to be fencing here. But all I got is the post now. Going down. We used to go up that way. And if people from the top push elk, they tend to run down, because this is a creek bottom right here. They could run down this. This is where I actually shot a spike one year. But we're just gonna sit here for a little bit and see what happens. But other than that, there's no animals, and I think I'm gonna pack up and go home. Sad to say, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back unless I get drawn for and any bull tag. But then I have to put in for this side. I don't know, there's just not a lot of animals. Not sure what the deal is. Maybe I'll hunt the west side. Who knows? But anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.